Brandywine is almost 6 foot tall. No tomatoes yet. Oh, no, that's... These are the sun golds over here. There's no blooms on the Brandywine. Oh, maybe. Nope, that's, yeah. They're starting up there. This little plant is loaded. It's insane. Peanuts are doing good. I've got one Brandywine tomato on this whole, oh, two. Sun gold. I staked these better yesterday. I don't know if they're ever going to bloom. I picked these a couple days ago, just letting them dry out. So I'm getting ready to go to Publix today, this morning, and possibly an Asian market. I have a cooler because it's already hot. It's 10:15 right now, so it's going to be pretty hot. I have some reusable ice packs I'm going to put in here. I'm also going to get some water to take. I have a couple of these water bottles. Not the same kind, but I have a couple of them. I am going to buy something at Publix. They have a buy one get one free on pork ribs, spare ribs, so I think I'm going to get 2 of those. Plus I get $5 off for spending $20. So I'm at least going to go spend $20 there. I have so many beans. I have canned beans, I have bagged beans. I think I'm going to buy a few items to make some of one of my favorite dishes, because I have a bag of quinoa in there and it calls for quinoa and black beans, and that way I can use at least part of what I have stocked, and it calls for tomatoes, which I have also. So I just need a jalapeno, avocado. I have a little feta cheese, but I think I'm going to buy another feta cheese. I have $100 to spend this month. That is what I'm giving myself, because I'm trying to save. I want to go to Germany next year, and I think I'm going to have to save to replace the trim around this door right here, because I bought the stuff. I bought some wood filler and it's just not working. I can't spread it the way I thought I could, so I think I'm gonna have to replace it. So here's my shopping haul from Publix and the Asian market I went to. I'm first going to go over all the stuff I got in Publix. So I got some shredded cheese. I got the Publix brand because it was cheaper than the other ones. I got mozzarella and Parmesan. They were $3.39 each, and that's for 6 ounces. Then I got some Monterey Jack, and once again I got the Publix brand. It's really hard to find Monterey Jack cheese in the stores now. They all have pepper jack, but the plain Monterey is hard to come by. This was $3.89. which I thought was expensive. And then I got 2 packs of feta because it was buy one, get one free. And it was $3.29. And I just looked up Walmart, and this is a total of 8 ounces. So Walmart is selling the same brand, an 8-ounce container for $4.94. So that was cheaper in Publix. Okay, so I got some raw peanuts. I tried to find some that weren't raw, but I couldn't. Not for this price. So the peanuts were, I think they were $2. Let me make sure. Peanuts raw, $2.19. Then I got a pack of chicken noodle soup because I'm going to try this recipe that one of the viewers mentioned in a comment so that I could use my cabbage. I didn't get all the ingredients for that. I have to go to Kroger still. So that soup mix was $1.19. And Publix has an international aisle. They have Mexican, Asian, kosher. What else is down? Mediterranean. And then they had a European. I guess it's all inclusive. And I saw this a coffee crisp. So I'm gonna try it. This was expensive. $2.29 for one candy bar. Okay. Then I got cherries. They looked really good. They had Rainier cherries too, which were the yellow cherries, and I wanted to try it because it was a smaller bag and it would have been the perfect size for me. I've got a lot of cherries here. They are $2.21 a pound, so they were $6.63. The normal price, they would have been $8.82. So I got them on sale, but then I got $5 off for signing up for the Publix rewards or whatever you call it. So technically, I paid $1.63 for the cherries. I have a cucumber, 89 cents. I got a cucumber because I was gonna make some sushi, and my cucumbers, I have one plant that survived. It actually is the only one that germinated, I think. And it's a long way from producing cucumbers. So I got a cucumber. It was 89 cents, if I didn't say that. One jalapeno. This cost me 24 cents. I'm gonna make a dish with this. And then I got 2 peaches. I think they're white peaches. Because I have no peaches, I got to eat 1 peach off my tree this year. They've all been picked now. As far as I know, there were only 2 peaches that did not get the maggots in them. And one I cut open before it was ripe, so I didn't get to eat it. And then I cut open one day before yesterday, or yesterday, I can't remember, and I ate it. So the peaches, yeah, it's a white flesh peach, was $2.48 for 2 of them. And I got 2 apples. These are Fuji apples. They were $1.69 for 2 of them. They were on sale too. So I guess both my apples together was a pound because they were on sale for $1.69 a pound. And then I got corn. I got 5 corn on the cob. Partly so I can eat them on the cob with meals, and I'm also gonna put one of them in one of the meals I make with the jalapeno pepper. I've made it before. It's called one pot quinoa. It's delicious, but I have black beans, I have quinoa in the cabinets, and I also have tomatoes. So I have about half the ingredients. So the corn was 40 cents a piece. It was on sale. It was 5 for $2. And I looked up Walmart. Walmart's corn on the cob was 33 cents each. So I paid 7 cents more than if I had just gone to Walmart. 12.5 eggs, 18 eggs. They were $4.05. Large eggs for 18 at Walmart was $3.97. So I spent a little bit more by getting them at Publix. So I think I got some deals, others not. So I'm going to put this stuff up and then we'll go over the Asian market. And here is my shopping trip from the Asian market. So I got some seaweed. Hope you can see this. I'm going to make some sushi. This was $3.99. I got some miso. I'm going to divide this up and I'm going to use it mostly in stir fries. I did not find any Ajinomoto or MSG in the whole store. So this is $5.99. It was expensive. Then I got some tofu and it was $2.99. Got an onigiri, tuna mayo. They have different flavors there, but they're so good. So I grabbed one to eat for lunch. It was $2.99. I would have got more, but they were $3, so yeah, I only got one. Some pickled daikon for my sushi, and $3.49 for this little pack. And then I got some more vinegar, rice vinegar. It was $6.49. It was the big bottle. So I spent a total of $26.12. So I spent $34.80 at Publix and $26.12 at the Asian market. And I still have meat to get, avocados, a couple other things, crushed pineapple so I can try this recipe. There might be a couple of, milk, butter. Yeah. I also went to, let me put this stuff up. So I also went to Dollar Tree. Firstly, because I had to use the restroom. And the Asian market was down here in a strip mall and they don't have public bathrooms, which I knew. And both of my kids worked for the owner of this Asian market before. One when he had a restaurant, a sushi restaurant downtown, and when he opened this market, he closed that, he sold the restaurant and opened this market. He also opened a Korean restaurant in the back of the market, which is closed now, but they still make they make corn dogs and onigiri and sometimes bulgogi and other little to-go kind of foods. Anyway, both my kids have worked for him in the store years ago. So I knew they didn't have a public bathroom. So I ran down the mall to the other end. I first went into Goodwill and they didn't have any public restrooms. And then I went further down into the Dollar Tree and thankfully, they had 2 bathrooms. Because I didn't think I was gonna make it. Anyway, I started to look around in there, in the Dollar Tree after I came out of the bathroom. I went and looked, and I looked at the freezer section and it was almost empty. just like the one here in my town. So yeah, I didn't even bother shopping that store. So I have a few more things to get. I really want to get some kind of meat. I almost bought ribs at Publix, but they were so expensive, even with the buy one get one free. So I ended up going to Walmart for the rest of it. I checked the prices of beef and avocados, and I just went to Walmart instead. So this is my favorite sandwich. I had to come in my bedroom because the lawn care people are here. It's got hard salami, Monterey Jack cheese, Miracle Whip, and white bread. This is Nutty Oat. When I was a kid, I ate it on Wonder Bread. And it has to be Miracle Whip or it doesn't taste right. And I will tell you the story about the sandwich after these people leave. So I'm going to go over what I got at Walmart. I got some discounted ground beef for $5.19. The normal price was, what was it? $6.33. Got 2 avocados for 97 cents each. A can of crushed pineapple for $1.28. A pound of butter. Butter, $3.96. Bacon. This is a pound of bacon for $4.88. And then I got some hard salami. And this was $4.97. A little loaf of bread, $1.96. Oh, and a half a gallon of milk, which I don't have out. It's in the fridge. It's a half gallon for $3.38. The total at Walmart was $27.56. My total shopping was $88.48, leaves me $11.52 for the rest of the month. So probably save that for milk. I was looking for some other kind of meat, but yeah, I didn't want to spend the money. I do have some ham up in the cabinet. I have some ham in the freezer. I have pork chops in the freezer. And I think that's it. And I didn't get any oil because the oil was all expensive. So I'm going to try and make what oil I have stretch for the rest of the month. And I'll use butter. I still have part of a pack of butter in the fridge. I'm going to put this one in the freezer. I'm going to put the rest of this stuff up. So the story behind that sandwich that I made, when I was 9 or 10 years old, we had moved, well, when I was about 9, we moved from Southern California to Nevada, northern Nevada, and the couple of friends that I had lived outside of town. And so I was kind of bored. And so I used to walk over to visit one of my mom's friends, who was a Japanese lady. She was a little bit younger than my mom. And one day she made that sandwich for me. And it was so good that I told my mom, and every once in a while she would buy dry salami. And it used to come in rolls. I haven't seen it like that in a long time. But it used to come in rolls and you had to slice it up. But it's Monterey Jack cheese, dry salami, Miracle Whip on white bread. And when I was a kid, my mom used to buy Wonder Bread. So it's just so good. The combination of the Miracle Whip and the cheese and stuff, I don't know. But it's one of my favorite. And the Lewis bread that I have, the nutty oat, works fine. It's fluffy bread, and it's got some crunchy seeds in it. I think there's sunflower seeds in it. So I really need to go water my poor celery. It's all drooping, and I don't know why. Anyway, I used to go visit her apparently too often because my mom made a comment to me. She told me to quit bothering her. And I didn't want to bother anybody, so I think I quit going over there after my mom told me that. So, but I got a really delicious sandwich that I still make all these years later. So I'm going to go out and water this celery. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of want to make this dish. I'm really curious. But I might just make like half of the dish. So thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye.